I heard people call me retarded and stupid before, many times. Hey, look, only a fool says there's no God, right? So here goes another thing. You want to talk about money, what I'm saying? You guys want to say, oh, money is this and that. But in technicality, all money, it says in God we trust, right? So, in the money, it trusts God, right? Because it says it, right? So, money's not God. And then guess what? You know how it's so funny you guys get worked up over dead presidents? Oh, they end up like people. This is you want to talk about hood talk. You want to talk about hood talk? Oh, people that pass away, they go on shirts. Where do presidents go when they pass away? On on paper bills, right? Oh, it's a humor, right? You like it? It's not racist. It's not. I mean, everyone else, there's, you know, comedians talk a bunch of racist jokes all the time, and you laugh at that yourself. You laugh at that yourself. What's the difference when I'm there? Oh, you get mad if I do it, though, right? Yeah, you say, oh, it's racist, right? But you want to listen to Kevin Hart. You want to listen to that Mexican, a big Mexican dude, huh? And laugh. You always make an excuse of why everything I do is so left up. Well, you know, it's so funny. You guys say you support America. I'll say it again because I wasn't recording last time. Maybe get through your heads. Say you love America. Why you cheat on your spouses when they go out to war? Can't say I do that. Here's another thing. How can you have a wife and cheat on her? How can you have a husband and cheat on him? Because guess what? There's no love in your heart. What do you need a side piece for? Guess they ain't good enough, huh? Then why you marry? Why you all marry? Because there's something you lack. Because with God, we lack nothing. You see, I could be loyal. I don't lay out with anybody else. I'm not in a relationship with anybody else, right? Well, I mean, God is into marriage like I am. And I don't like divorces. He doesn't like divorces. See, I don't like divorces because you can see, because my mom didn't do any of them, and I had to go through so many. You know, it's crazy, right? And guess what? I've seen people 5 divorces, 6 divorces. Hey, and there's some that have marriage last long too. But there's one thing about it: you don't even know how to. With me, I offer you have like a date, instead of coffee, because I don't drink up. Ask them just to come over and ask them, and some liquor or some wine or whatever. You don't want to do that. You always want to take advantage. Use me up. I didn't have to use you up, on, you know, forgiveness or something that, but see, when it doesn't matter. I guess I've been doing this but I also did love. Because you see, I didn't want, there's something, I know I took it one time, oh yeah, but I as well did like her though. I didn't forget that. I didn't take it really, because of the situation I'm in. But they, if I would have bought that person that sweet hearted, or the other person, at that time, I don't know how they are now. I don't know. I pray that they all better now. That's all I mean. But they do find someone, and that they love. But I know that I was really felt bad. I really did, because in certain situations, you can't just bring people over. I remember that all the way. See, my exes, I don't hate. You know, it's so funny. Females talk to their exes, go back to their exes and talk to them. I don't really talk to my exes like that. And then talk and they try to get with me now. I kind of, make sure they okay. And that's it. We don't try to get together, and I don't try to get together with them now. Because I'm not going to. Who am I going to be who with what? Who's trying to get with me? Because right now, as a matter of fact, because you see, I am not here for anyone or myself. I do pray that everyone that can learn how to stay loyal and stay faithful to each other and stay strong in their marriages. And if someone is coming at me thinking I'm this and this and that so wrong, but I share everybody's highlights. Oh yeah. I share other people's preachings and get them to the right place. And you can't hold me. And cause you see, you gotta forgive my sins against you too, y'all. Right? Cause I confess my sins. I did my own, so I become cleansed. And two, I forgive the ones who sin against me. And guess what? My sin's been forgiven. I do. Because guess what? No matter what, you think I'm alone? I am not alone. You want to put that on America? You want to put that on? I'm willing to. I'm a willing vessel. See how Babylon's gonna fall. Because in reality, I've either just been sick and tired. I'm not sick, but I've been said I was tired of the bull crap in order to it. And I always ask God for deeper discernment. I actually appreciate reproach. You had no idea, you know. You understand? Y'all had no idea. But you start to realize I'm not the false prophet. I'm not being false. I'm always right in your face, and I'm not a wolf in sheep's clothing. I have nothing to hide. Understand. Like I said, if I did something so wrong, why is I need you know, then why would I, you know what I'm saying? Because my agenda is to make him happy. See, he's the fatherless. Okay. And nobody's going to snatch me out of my father's hands. You understand that? If it wasn't for God, I wouldn't even come this so far. This long. And while he sees what I do without my right hand being seen, there's some people who like to be seen. You know what I mean? Oh, look at me, look what I do. You want to see that with me. You really don't see that with me at all like that. Because you see, the ones... See, I don't smoke weed either. But you see, I admit to my wrongs though. So it's not like I'm saying I'm this and this, because see, ain't nobody holier than thou. Do you understand that? Ain't nobody righteous, not one. But you see, I don't need to commit to sin though. You understand? See, you don't have to commit to it. That's why you show every single day. You try your best not to do the same things you do. It's like putting your hand on your hand on the stove, right? You want to get burned all the time? You see what I mean? See, if I was the devil, if I was Satan, you see, I wouldn't be able to worship the Lord. I worship. And I praise. And I praise the Lord. Yeah. Yes, I have. Just because people don't see, I play this song out loud. You don't have to see all the time. That's why it's called a personal relationship with God. I don't have to be seen. And if you don't see it, you just refuse. You just say, nope, 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 nope. It's going to be no for you all the time. Nope, 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 nope. Because you refuse to see it. Because actually, we're supposed to be walking by faith and not by sight, right? So evidently, gotta have the faith. And my faith has works. And guess what? It ain't dead. When I was just walking in the rain, and understand, I didn't have anything. But God sent somebody to help. Because you see, when I was walking in the rain, so he provided someone. And he provided me that help. He sent somebody to help me. I didn't expect it. I didn't expect anything. But it's a blessing towards me because I done a lot for a lot of homeless people. While you guys want to look over and look over and look over time and time and time again. I didn't complain like a little baby. Oh, why you on the bridge? Why you do that? And then, you can't, nah. Won't you help them out? Or you don't have to have, they ask, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, pray for them. All right? You might not want to help them out, but pray for them at least. Pray for them at least. Give them some water. Because sometimes they don't want help. Sometimes they don't. Sometimes they, yeah. They, you know why? Because people, sick individuals like you are. Because guess what? Yeah, you ever heard of the like I said before, and once again, you want to talk about helicopters, you want to talk about being planes, you want to talk about that. Well, what happens if you all told Jesus to get a life, or spit at him, or, you know, you know, get up the other bridge. You know, dad talk him. Well, you know, Jesus Christ, he preached not just under, no, in the church building, no. He preached at the top of the hills, mountains, all over the place. So let me tell you something here. And I'm pretty sure he went to underneath the bridge and preached too. Pretty sure there's a bridge. He would preach everywhere. Preached about a little bit everywhere, right? He healed a lot of people, fed a lot of people, and he didn't overlook anybody. And he said, "Forgive the Father, not know what they do." So understand. You want to beat me up? Every little thing, it's okay. God bless you. Forgive them, Father, not know what they do. Or do they? They just choose not to because they're scared. They can't get out the comfort zone. See, by the way, here's another thing. You like America? It's supposed to be brave, right? The land of the brave, right? I'm just saying. God said be brave and courageous. Well, why don't you pick up the Bible? Why don't you want to, get somebody, well, you know what? It's okay. Because I'm used to that stuff. It's nothing new to me. I know about long suffering meekness, being rejected, being all this, and kind of that. And God has always been with me. Okay? And plus, anyways, you say money's so this and that, right? How come it's so long you couldn't give me my taxes I worked out for? How come it's so long you couldn't give? How come it's so long you couldn't get the Risperdal case straight? I could add over 100 somebody. I would, you know what I'm saying? I have my own place. And you want to take guns away because you what? You hold me back. You think I'm gonna go fire out and be immature with a gun? I'm more mature than you are. Heck, I didn't need a gun all my life. I don't live by the gun. I don't live by the sword. You live by the sword, you die by the sword. You live by the gun, you die by the gun. You see, here's the thing. Now, there's a difference between, and someone in his house and I'm being that's different. But I'm not living with it. It's not my code of conduct. Do you feel that? You see, that's all you talk about is gun this, blast them off with a gun. But watch this. And I'm not gonna shoot somebody down for what people believe in. Especially if you believe in Jesus. No, for what? Especially one who's my best friend. I mean, and I said I appreciate the ones who help me out. And people into your lives in certain season that time for a reason. Now I'm thankful every single step of the way. I'm 32, single. Well, I like to have a wife? Absolutely. But can you be a wife first? It's, like, can you be, instead of being a whore, can you be a queen without being a whore? Can you be a queen without having money? Yeah, you can. Because he's so funny. You want your money, then you want to claim that this is how females get. And they are. You see, they want everything. Hey, look, you can have the other thing. Okay, see you later. But you can't have me. And you want to be greedy. So, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So I have God with me. But you see, like, then that disqualify you as a queen. Because see, a queen will understand. A queen will understand her king. Of course, even if the times are rough. Because not every king has to be rich with money. Heck, a lot of people like to wear chains around their neck with the Jesus on a cross. Did you know he's a chain breaker? So why do they have a cross or Jesus on a chain? He's a chain breaker. Promise keeper. You know? Light in the darkness. My Lord is my light and salvation. Who shall I fear? If God is for me, who could be against? If God is for us, who could be against? Come on. Understand that. You think I'm supposed to be like, in, like, I'm pretty much sure that, with that you coming at me, I think I tried overdosing myself. Tried to do something to hurt myself. Oh, look. God help me. You saved me. I'm no longer doing that stuff. I'm not the one hurting myself now. No, I'm not. And plus, a lot of people came at me too now. Not just me. I had a gun in my head. got stabbed with a pencil right here. You know, I got stabbed before. I've been beat. But it's not that you know, it's just in people in general in life. But it's like it's not just one group of people. No, it's been a whole bunch of people. Switches and stuff. When since I was younger. That's my testimony too. I've been all kinds of stuff. I bled before. I've been told. I fought. I lost some and won some. I got my ass whooped. I got in fights. And I thank God that I'm still be able to even function in such a way. All the stuff that I've been hit with, pots, pans, bumps. Even as a baby, I flew to flight of stairs in a stroller. Bumped my head on the railing. Okay, there's some boxers that are in wheelchairs. I take Muhammad Ali as an example. He had that, or he had got into all of that stuff. There's so many boxers that happen to like that. Sometimes they get paid. They do all kinds of stuff. They hit hard, and guess what? Metal hits harder than a fist. Well, saying, what I'm saying? It hurts, or like it will. You see what I'm saying? It does. That should, like, in a way, the metal. I did hit punch. I punched myself hard. I got hit hard with fists. Bare fists, for real. Right here. Yeah. I'm thankful. And I'm blessed. Understand that. And I forgive. I try the best I can. I turn the other cheek. And I'm telling you, I don't think I could walk. You see how far I walk. I worked. And hey, I'm looking for work now. Because I can't stand to be lazy. You want to say, oh, that feather. You evidently seem to forget it's not about flesh and blood. And two, you walk by faith and not by sight. Well, that's a lot, right? But you guys want to do that. Oh, he's that, he's this. Oh, he's. I walk more than you. Right? I get tired. Some people are tired of in the wheel. They get tired behind the wheel, but you know what? That's a different type of exhaustion. I'm heat exhausted. That's the difference. It's not that I'm doing this to say I'm better than you. No. Doing this because it's a difference. Really is. And but I am thankful. And an opportunity to meet people. Oh, absolutely. And I pray for people. I have. And I ask people, you know, people in church to pray for everybody else too. I ask everybody to pray for people too. So there's more prayers and, go around and everything else. And I have real hope in Christ. Understand I still have this. Because I'm thankful someone gave me this. Still have it. Because I keep it real. Okay. I'd break my own stuff if I had to. If I try to break someone else's stuff. And if I break someone's stuff accidentally, hey, I'm sorry. But like I said, it's not like it's done on purpose. Because I will break my stuff, my own stuff, before I try to break someone else's. There's accidents happen, but I've proven I'll break my own stuff.